One person knows something that the other person does not. In the scene, the person who does not know is trying to find out. If I know something you don't know, my intention is to let you know what it is. If I don't know what it is, my intention is to find out. And you remember the example I gave you about the kid wanting the ice cream?
Yeah.
Now, Daddy, can I have an ice cream? No. Fine. I'll go ask Mom. You see how I switched covers? Daddy, I'm your best friend. Don't you think I'm cute? To, fine. You don't give me the answer I want, I'll go ask Mom. That's a threat. That's a dark cover. So when you are on the receiving end of the information, when you want to know whatever it is, you will switch your cover back and forth all the time in that scene. The giver, on the other hand, tries to maintain the cover. So the father is going to try to convince the son. He's going to try to maintain a light cover. No, son, it's too near dinner. Well, if that's what you want, go ask her, but she's going to ask the same. She's going to say the same thing. And as he keeps going, it becomes harder and harder for me to pretend that this little jerk is not irritating me. That I'm still trying to maintain the light cover. Sometimes it will crack. Sometimes it won't. That's another thing to look for in your scene. What's the piece of information? Who is giving it? Who's receiving it? When I start directing you in the scene, it will make sense. If I'm constantly directing you, okay, try something else. Try something else and get what you want. Try something else. It probably means you're the receiver. Because you're trying all these different things to find out whatever it is that you don't know yet. The giver is trying to maintain one cover, and just throughout the scene it gets more and more difficult. If someone came in the room and you have an unresolved conflict with them, someone broke up with you and never gave you a reason why, if that person walks in, let's say it's like it's an ex who just treated me terribly. If she walked in right now, there would be this, not her. But then do I want her to know how she makes me feel? No, she would love it, right? If she was that mean to me all throughout the relationship, if I let her know that she affects me like that, so what do? Oh, hi, come on in. No, fine, have a seat. No, you're welcome here. And I put up the light cover. You don't bother me. I can deal with you all night long. You don't bother me. And then she does that little thing she always did to me. And no, I can still be nice to you. It's getting harder. And then she does it again. And it gets harder, and again, and it gets harder until I finally go, why are you here? And as soon as that comes out, what happens? I'm sorry, I really didn't mean that. And now you try to back up. You know how they talk about a scene building to a climax?
Yeah.
All right, have you ever heard start at kind of a neutral place emotionally and let the emotions build to a climax?
Yeah.
Hogwash. It does not work that way. Here's the reason why. If you go into a scene at an emotional zero and you're working with someone who gives you nothing, you're done. It is not going to grow. But if you put yourself in that place of that ex coming in, as soon as she walked in the room, what happens? Shit! And then I work at covering it. Now, at the beginning of the scene, I'm real good at covering it. And as she does stuff to me, and it's like this, I call it the cover, and it starts to crack. And it starts to crack. And so more of what's going on inside starts to show, and more starts to show, until finally it just goes down, and I go, Wah! And then I go, oh shit! And I start to put it back together.
Yeah.
That's the climax of the scene. There's no growth to it. There is crumble. Your cover crumbles, but I am, from the instant she walks in, I'm on fire.